Hey guys, really quickly, I want to talk to you about the power of having a attitude, right? Now, there's two different types of attitudes that we can have. We can have either a good attitude, or we could choose to have a bad attitude. And when I say choose to have a bad attitude, almost everyone who has either a good or a bad attitude has chosen to have that attitude, right? Now, here's the thing. So, have you ever noticed that there's certain people that just kind of stand out, and they stand out for whatever reason it may be, right? So, how many people have ever come across someone who has had a bad attitude and they just stick out? You could be in a sea of 10,000 people, and a person with the bad attitude just tends to stick out, right? They don't even have to say anything. Sometimes it's just their actions. It could be just the facial expression. And then when they say something, then it really is evident, right? And then by the same token, you could have someone who is jolly. You can have someone who by nature has a great attitude. And that individual, he or she also stands out, right? So they tend to light up the room. People tend to gravitate towards them. You see different energies that take place, right? So I've always noticed that in business, the individuals that tend to do the best tend to have a better attitude towards life, tend to have a better attitude towards circumstances, right? So think about that. It's easier to attract customers when you have a better attitude. It's easier to attract partners when you have a better attitude, right? The people with better attitudes, they get it. People with bad attitudes, they don't get it. Right? What happens is you have this continuous circle that continues to take place. So the person with a good attitude, they continue to see good results, better results in life, and that feeds a better attitude, right? By the same token, the person with a bad attitude, guess what? They end up getting the negative things in life, and that in turn also feeds a bad attitude. So we were just on a plane, and one of the flight attendants, you could just tell. Like, she didn't even have to say anything, but you could tell which of the two categories she stood in, right? Which of the two categories she was in. And she just, when she's handing the snacks over, bad attitude, right? Bad aura, bad energy. When she's walking up and down the aisle, bad attitude, bad aura, bad energy. So again, it's a choice. Which choice do you make? Consciously make the choice. I was just talking to my wife. I said, you know what? I'm gonna consciously make the choice to have a good attitude. And hopefully I haven't had a bad attitude that's affected anyone in a negative way. I don't think I have. But I'm gonna make the choice from here on out to always live from the perspective of having a great attitude. Hopefully you'll enjoy me. Hopefully you'll join me on this as well. So let me know in the comments you're going to join me on consciously making the decision to be an individual that has a great attitude. Even when you're walking through the airport like this, and you might have someone that bumps you, you might have to wait for your luggage. We just had to wait for our luggage. It seems like we had to wait for it forever. And in that moment, I chose to be grateful. Grateful for having the ability to fly. Been grateful for having the ability to have luggage. Grateful for having the ability to have, a hand to pull my luggage along with me. So think about it. We have a choice.